After the beep, that iconic sound that once defined a generation's communication. A sound that meant someone, somewhere, was trying to reach you. Let's talk about a breakup. A technological ghosting of epic proportions. A tale of how a ubiquitous device vanished from our lives, leaving behind only dusty memories. Imagine this. A sleek modern smartphone, the epitome of today's technology, turns its digital nose up at a dusty beige answering machine, and with a cold digital indifference says, "It's not me, it's you." A harsh, unsentimental farewell. Just like that, a cornerstone of communication, a device that held our messages and connected us to the world, was unceremoniously left behind, deemed obsolete in the blink of an eye, its red light blinking, a lonely sentinel, like a robotic tear shed for a bygone era, a constant reminder of missed connections and forgotten conversations. The answering machine, once the gatekeeper of our missed calls, the guardian of our personal messages, was unceremoniously dumped for a digital model residing in the cloud, a faceless, ethereal entity. No heartfelt, "we can still be friends" message, no fond farewell, just gone, vanished without a trace, leaving behind only silence and a faint scent of plastic. For a generation, that whirring, beeping box was everything. It was an essential part of daily life. A social feed, a curated collection of voices and updates from our friends and family. A promise you weren't forgotten, a digital hug in the form of a recorded message. Now it's a relic, gathering dust on a shelf, a museum piece, a curious artifact next to a dinosaur bone, a Betamax player, and a VHS tape, a testament to the relentless march of technological progress. The speed of its demise, absolutely staggering, a blur of innovation and obsolescence. One day, it seemed like every home, every kitchen counter had one. The next, they were all mysteriously gone, replaced by the silent efficiency of voicemail and caller ID. An entire generation will never know, will never fully grasp, the unique joy, or the utter cringe, of hearing their own awkward, often embarrassing voice echoing back at them after the beep. A rite of passage lost to time. For those born after 2000, the concept might seem utterly foreign. Picture this. A world before instant messaging, before everyone carried a personal communication device in their pocket. In this world, there existed a small beige box, a technological marvel of its time. This box was plugged directly into your wall and your telephone, tethered by a curly cord, a physical connection to the outside world. Inside, a cassette tape waited patiently, ready to fulfill its duty. Its purpose? To record any and all messages that came your way when you couldn't physically answer the phone. Callers were greeted with a loud, authoritative beep, signaling the start of their opportunity to speak. But first you had to record your own outgoing message, a carefully crafted greeting for anyone who dared to call. And recording that outgoing message, that was a family event, a collaborative effort to present the perfect image to the world. The stakes were high, the potential for embarrassment even higher. Every word mattered. "Hi, you've reached the Smiths. We can't come to the phone right now, but please leave a message after the beep." Beep. Mess up a line, stumble over a word, rewind that tape and do it all again. And of course, you had an audience, with everyone listening intently, offering their critiques and suggestions. The messages left on this device were more than just words. They were audio artifacts, snapshots of life captured on magnetic tape. You might find rambling updates from grandma, sharing the latest family gossip and neighborhood news, or perhaps frantic plan changes, a last-minute scramble to adjust to unforeseen circumstances, maybe even a crush's hesitant hello, a shy voice filled with unspoken feelings. This unassuming box was a vault of human emotion, a repository of voices and sentiments. All of it carefully preserved on fragile magnetic tape, susceptible to degradation and the passage of time. The clicks, whirs, and clunks of the machine itself were the notification sounds of the analog age, a symphony of mechanical noises signaling a new message. No swiping, no tapping, no endless scrolling, just a big, satisfying play button and the anticipation of hearing a familiar voice. It was tactile, personal, a physical connection to the people in your life. It had a soul, a warmth that's often missing in today's digital world. Not long ago, before the ubiquity of smartphones and instant messaging, the answering machine reigned supreme. It was the undisputed epicenter of home and office communication, a technological marvel of its time. Every phone had one. It was the law. Well, almost. It felt that way, didn't it? A cultural mandate to be connected yet buffered by this trusty device. In families, it was the bulletin board. "Hi Mom, I'll be home by 9. A simple message, a lifeline of connection in a pre-digital world. Voicemails were the text messages of their day. In offices, it was the tireless receptionist, or, for those after-hours calls, the ever-vigilant answering machine. Its blinking red light, a barometer of your day, a constant reminder of missed connections and urgent matters awaiting your attention. Each blink held a potential story. Pop culture loved it. How many movies hinged on a dramatic message after the beep? The plot thickened with every agonizing second of playback. It created suspense, misunderstandings, and sitcom gold, the source of endless comedic scenarios. The machine was a supporting actor in our lives, a constant presence in the background of our daily routines. Everyone knew the etiquette. Speak clearly, leave your number, be concise. Brevity was valued, time was precious, and no one wanted to waste tape. Screening calls in real time was a tiny power trip, the anticipation of who might be on the other end. We were all little gods, judging callers from our sofas, deciding who was worthy of our immediate attention and who could wait for the beep. Then everything changed fast. The assassin? Voicemail bundled with our new mobile phones. No more machines tethered to the wall messages lived in the digital ether. The answering machine looked ancient overnight. One day, everyone had voicemail. The next answering machines were clearance bin fossils. Voicemail's convenience was deadly check messages anywhere. No secret codes, no tapes. It was seamless, integrated, and part of the phone package. The answering machine was a specialist in a world moving to multi-purpose devices. The age of the smartphone Swiss Army knife had begun, and the humble box was extinct. And now the answering machine is a ghost, vanished from memory. Show a teen a microcassette and they'll think it's alien tech. We discard tools without a thought, but the answering machine shaped our routines and culture. Voicemail is sterile. No whirring, no blinking red light, just a number on a screen. We traded ceremony for convenience and lost a little magic. Now most people don't even listen to voicemails, they just text back. The answering machine's digital successor is also fading, erased from history. So let's pour one out for the answering machine, a true fallen soldier of communication. Its final act, waiting for silence, then delivering one last, perfect beep.